besties. I have been silent on here for a couple days. I've been trying to gather my thoughts and figure out the most effective and comfortable way to address what happened on election day. And I think I figured out what I want to say and how I want to go about it. And here is that video. If it hasn't been blatantly obvious on my page, I do not support Donald Trump at all as a person. You know, he's a terrible person, and he is against several communities that are near and dear to my heart, and several communities that I am a part of. I am disabled. I lost my dad to cancer. I have family members that have had ovarian, cervical, breast cancer, a lot of health issues in my family. And I also very much care about reproductive rights and women's rights and their right to choose what is best for their body between them and their doctor, and that is it. And so anybody that voted for Donald Trump is against that. I have no issue if you are a Democrat or Republican in the sense of same destination, different way of getting there, in the sense of better economy and things like that, you know, like politics, right? That's fine. That's fine. But if you voted for Donald Trump, that individual, you are against LGBT rights, you are against women's rights, you are against disabled people, because you just voted in somebody that wants to fight to take away the rights that we need to survive. And you just voted in somebody that is going to make our life very unsafe. And I cannot get behind that. My community is a safe space for people of color, for disabled individuals, for LGBT individuals. I may be missing some communities, and I apologize, neurodivergent individuals. So if you voted in Donald Trump for these things, you're not welcome in my community. You're not. I am heartbroken for anyone that is going to be impacted by the repercussions of this. I'm always here. I am always a safe person. Me and my husband had to have a lot of very deep talks when this election went through, because I just got cleared a week ago to start trying for kids, and now we had to decide not to. Because I will be high risk, and I will be a person that very likely needs a medical abortion from miscarrying, to help my body along so that I don't die. And while yes, I am privileged and I am lucky to be in a state right now that allows it, that doesn't mean it will in 2 years. We got lucky where the governor elected sounds like he's on our side with abortion rights, but they're still not very good here. Versus like a state like Illinois, where I'm from. I'm on a medication that is the only reason I'm able to function again, for my heart to work, that causes miscarriages, that in a lot of states now that do not allow abortions, you can't get this medication, when it is the only reason I'm here. So a vote for somebody like Trump is a vote against me. And that is where I'm at with that. My contribution to hope that I can give, that I've seen other people say this, and I'm just echoing their words because I think it is the best way to word it, is you existing is an act of protest against this. Us coming back even stronger, and us fighting for what's right and for human rights, is an act of protest. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep chugging along. I'm going to keep being myself. I'm going to keep advocating for the LGBT community. I'm going to keep doing things to help women when I'm able to open my small business back up, when my disability gets a little more under control. I'm going to do so much for this community. Because that's all we can do. That is all we can do at this point. Getting on here and being emotional and sobbing and hysterical is going to give them what they want, because they try to argue that women are too emotionally unstable to do anything. So, keeping my composure out of spite, even though I am angry. I am so beyond angry. This is heartbreaking. This is really heartbreaking. But I'm with you. I love you guys. Please message me if you need anything, if you are struggling right now. I'm here to talk. The best we can do right now is to stick together and keep each other safe, because at the end of the day, they made this decision now. They get to learn this lesson, because clearly us warning them was not enough. So now they get to sit in it, and we're going to come back even stronger. In regards to another community that I am part of, I do want to mention this as well, with Book Talk. I am on the side of Book Talk has always been political. Our right to read as women is political. We had to fight to be allowed to do that. People of color had to fight to be allowed to read and to learn how to read and write. It has always been political. So saying, I want to go hide and read my book and stay out of politics, you being allowed to do that is political. It took politics for those rights to be there. So I will also say that. There's a list circulating of books that they're trying to ban. I cannot find the legitimacy of this list, of where it came from, if it's an official list or anything, or if it's just speculation, or if it's assumptions people are making based off of Project 2025's criteria of books they want to ban. So I'm not going to speak on specifics, because I just don't have enough information personally for me to be comfortable speaking about specifics. But I do know what Project 2025 said, and I know of the officials that want that to go through. So, I'm all for the idea of, you know, like how video games have rated E for everyone and things like that. I think books should too. So that children are not accidentally reading things that are not safe for their age. But that's where that goes for me. In the same way of, like, regulating weapons. Regulation is fine. Banning is not. For books, anyway. So, I don't know, I'm saying I'm at a loss for words, but I just talked for 8 minutes. But, like, it's just heartbreaking. And if you are grieving right now, if you are angry, if you are sad, if anything you're feeling right now is so valid, and it is absolutely normal for it to be coming in waves, because we are grieving a future that we thought we would have. As a disabled person, believe me, I know how to grieve that, because I was not originally disabled, and I had to grieve the future that I thought that I would have. And then I finally had hope for a future again, a safe future, and now we just don't know what's gonna happen. It could be like the original 4 years he was in, where it wasn't great, but we were safe, or it could be worse. So I'm just trying to hold out on optimism, but it fucking sucks. It sucks. But I love you guys. I'm in solidarity with you. We will get through this. We will get through this, and we will come back even stronger.